Hello. Most people are trying to break into blue teaming, but they have never built a real stock lab, and that's exactly what's holding them back. If you're studying cybersecurity, working in IT, or trying to land a stock analyst role, this is for you. In this exact video, I'm building a full Security Onion hub lab using virtual machines and VMware, the same tool stack using a real stock to detect and investigate. By the end of this video, you're gonna have Security Onion fully installed, and we will also add an agent to your Security Onion. Um, in the one, you will be able to capture traffic and actually generate alerts. This is just the foundation. In the next videos, we can simulate some attacks and investigate alerts and just turn this lab into something you can talk about in an interview. Let's start with this then. So what we first are going to do is just here we're going to look at the Security Onion page. We are seeing their latest developments and what they are doing. They have a video here about it. Um, these are their partners, and something about them. Security Onion is just a free open platform for threat hunting, network security, and log management. It does include a lot of tools, uh, just like the ones that we saw here, like Elastic, um, Suricata, SIG, and a lot of other ones too. Um, we can see here in their page their history, um, all that stuff. So what you first want to do is just you want to go ahead and get their um, ISO. Um, so we can do that by software here, and then just download here. And this is gonna take it up, uh, and then from here, this is the ISO image that you want to install security. And I already have it, but um, yeah, here's the MD5 and SHA, so you can check it out to make sure that you are downloading the right stuff. Also, copy these and go to like the website. You can um, let's see, like Alice here. You can check the URL. Wait, paste it here. With it, and yeah, there's really nothing wrong with the website. So before we start creating our virtual machine, check the requirements to install security on it. We're just gonna here in the website. We're just gonna go to software and then documentation here. So from here, there's like instructions here to install. Um, they're really good. I do recommend for you to read them. So from here, we're gonna go here and then here. So it depends on the what do you want to use. They have like different versions. Like for example, the standalone is basically the one that you use like enterprise, well, we can call it. Here I'm gonna do the eval, which is just like to test and evaluation basically the software. So this we need two CPU cores, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 2 gigabytes of storage, and 2 NICs. So let's go ahead and create our virtual machine here. From here, make sure that you browse and you search for your ISO image, and then we're gonna do next. And just the name of your virtual machine here, which I'm gonna do name. And then here is storage, which was 200, and let's just do to keep it in a virtual disk, which is just a single file. And we're gonna do next. And then here we're gonna change a few things before we power up the virtual machine. Customize hardware, and then it's around 8, and here uh, move this 2, there we go 4, and we needed 2 network, so we're gonna add a new network adapter here, and then I'm gonna give you a little trick here. I'm gonna do host only for this. However, you can see that we have a lot of network connections here. So the little trick I'm gonna give you here, I'm gonna hit close, so then I can explain you here. Um, so here I'm not gonna power on the virtual machine right now. Hit finish. Um, so here this is what I'm gonna tell you here. So we're gonna go to edit here, virtual network editor, and then from here is what I want to show you. So to make sure this works, what you want to do is you want to make sure that we're gonna use the the NAT, and then what I did is that I changed the configuration of the NAT here in NAT settings, so that way I know what I'm. So what I did is that I'm using network 10.0.0.0 with a mask of 255 to 55 to 55.0, which is /24, and so and then I did the gateway. I did in 0.0.0.2, and that's what I did. So then I can make sure that I know that my that I'm using that ad for my security onion. And then when it's time for me to add an agent that I can listen to and see all the logs in security onion, that way I know um, what I'm using, and then I can use the same network, so I can connect that device um, to security onion using the same .NET. Then the host log only, we're just gonna have it there listen, because it requires to NIC for security. So yeah, and then here is the how you get is in the virtual network editor, and then you can do change settings, and then do the change settings. See how you can change the subnet IP here, subnet mask, and then if you do NAT settings here, then you can change the gateway here, and yep, this is how you do it. You can also just um change another one like VMnet, and just do like whatever address you want here, and yeah. Then now let's just turn on this machine here. So we can do like a desktop environment, well, where you can see in this virtual machine, or you can just do first one that was there that we didn't hit on time, but actually doesn't pass the time. But yeah, the one that I choose, we're gonna be accessing um, via SSH from another virtual machine that I'm gonna use here. That is also in the same. So this is gonna, there we go. So then now here it's gonna start. We're just gonna type yes to continue, and then we're gonna create a username for the security onion machine. I am just gonna put um, onion, and then we're gonna set up a password here that we're gonna use to sign in every time we turn on the security onion machine. Even though you don't see the password, you're typing. Linux is just like that. So there we go. This is gonna take a few minutes here. I'm just gonna pause the video, and I will come back as soon as it's up. So now here we just make a reboot. This is we enter. So now we are going to use the same login that we just created. Password. Here we can see that we are installing Security Onion. It's asking us if we want to continue. Gonna hit enter. And then what we want to do is that we want to install Security Onion. So we're gonna use that to switch to OK. And then hit enter. Now here are the um, different type of security onions that you can use. As I was saying before, we're gonna use the evaluation mode because we're just gonna test it. And that's exactly there, not for production. The one for production will be the standalone, like I said before. Or if you want the desktop, just to see like the actual operating system on your screen, that'll be fine too. But we're gonna do the evaluation here. So go down, hit tab, and then OK. Now it's just asking you to type agree. So agree with their license. Agree, tab, OK. So now here we're just gonna do standard have access to the internet, and then we're gonna enter a name for the hosting, what we are creating. We're also gonna do onion. Okay. And then here's the asking us for which nick we are gonna use. So just to make sure we're gonna use the first one, but to make sure you can just make sure you're using the right one. We're gonna use here the one where we put the not network address translation in, and it was the first. But if you want to make sure, you can just right click on the name of your machine, go to settings, and oh, actually, see where we're gonna pick the one. So we have to use the one that is just so we can use that. We're gonna hit OK, and then we're gonna go to the one on the bottom and hit tab, and then do OK. Now, so it's asking you if you want to use DHCP, which will automatically give you uh, a IP address from the subnet that we set in that, or if you want to use a static IP4 address. I'm gonna set it up myself and use static, so I'm just gonna leave it there, hit tab, and hit OK. Now it's asking us for the IP address that we set up for Security Onion, which I'm gonna do 10.0.0.99/24, since we said that our mask was 255.5.55.0. We hit tab and we hit OK. Now the gateway that we saw earlier was, for my case, was 10.0.0.2, and then tab OK. Now the DNS server, we are actually not going to touch this, but we can see that these are the Google DNS. So we hit OK. The DNS domain, we're just going to leave it as is, and we're going to hit OK. Now, we don't have it, or I don't have any proxy set up for the traffic to go to. So I'm just gonna leave it where it's at, tab on OK. And this, the Docker IP range, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as is. So yes. Now the it's asking you to select NIC where system monitor, which is the one that we have left. So we're gonna hit space so we can select it and then tab OK. Now it's asking us for an email address so we can log in via SSH later. I'm gonna put my email address here. Hit tab and OK. Now it's asking us for a password. Make the password, tab and OK. Re-enter the password, tab and OK. Now it's asking us how we want to access Security Onion. I'm gonna do it with the IP address that we just set up. I'm gonna leave it there, tab and OK. And of course, it's asking us if we want to access Security Onion via the web interface, which this is what we're gonna do when we access it via SSH. So I'm gonna hit yes. And then it's asking us for the IP address or IP range that we're using, which in this case is 10.0.0.0.24. I mean /20, sorry. we have an OK. So now telling us to send telemetry into Security Onion. We can hit yes. And now this is what we have set. Make sure everything looks fine. Hit tab, hit yes. Now this is gonna take a few more minutes here. I'm just gonna pause the video and I'll be back once it's installed. All right, well, our Security Onion, we can see here. So now, turn on other virtual machine and can access Security Onion from here. I already had it installed using that. Let's see. Right we here we're gonna do here this Linux. We can open the terminal here and then we can see that for the NAT Ethernet 1 we have this IP address. So if we do ping to 10.0.99, we will have some test. Now we saw that the IP address 129 here. If we go Security Onion 1, we have the interface down here. There we go. See, that's actually working. So sub things, then Kali, we can open web browser, then 0.99, and yeah, work. There we go. Security Onion here. Then we're gonna use the email address that we set up first. Let's see. Here we go. All right, this. So now, here we are in Security Onion now, and we can search as we read, edit, news, Security Onion Pro, price, licenses, premium support. We have a lot of other options here on the left. Some tools that we can use, Kibana, Elastic. We even have CyberChef here, um, or want to check hash it. So yeah, there's the dashboard. We can see the account. We just tried to log in and actually fail. It says new components added here, and yeah, you can hunt here. The cases here for managers that want to like make a new page. They find something here. Peek up here. Creation download. So another year here in Security Onion, and we have seen all this. To add an agent, you just have to go to Elastic here, and once you sign in with your email and the password, you just hit the three bars here. Don't forget go to fleet and management. Then from here, this is our Security Onion machine, and you just hit add agent here, and then you select endpoint, and then you select like if you want to if your agent is running Linux, and you copy this and paste it there. If it's running Mac, just copy this and paste it into Mac, Windows, and that's how you do it. And then you run it and add it here, and you be able to see it here. But yeah, for now, like we hit this the Security Onion, we can view some metrics here. there's no errors. But yeah, that's what we have for now. This is the dashboard of the Security Onion, and and yeah, that's that's it basically for this video. I will make another one. Just maybe adding an agent or uh, doing like any um, detection or alert tuning, uh, maybe investigating any force attack or anything like that, big app analysis. But yeah, this is just our intro here for Security Onion, and I will see you in the next one.